much time left. I'll get you to safety. Don't you worry, little one.
Daddy? Dada! Oh, Dada!
Hey Ian,
Hey Chris.
tonight we watched the new Netflix original, Cargo, Martin Freeman, zombies, babies, based on the YouTube short several years ago.
YouTube, but...
Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. 7-minute long short.
Yep.
Guy's bitten by a zombie. He has a little baby. He needs to get his baby somewhere safe before he turns. He's got 48 hours. He's got a clock on his hand that ticks down. Some other stuff ensues.
Hijinks ensue.
Hijinks ensue. What did you think of Cargo, Ian?
I had very high expectations for this film. I generally like zombie movies. They're my jam. I like Martin Freeman. I like.
Would you say that Martin Freeman is your jam?
No.
Oh.
He's more of a preserves.
He's like a jelly.
I'm gonna go with what I said first.
What about a
Preserves.
fruit spread?
The fuck is fruit spread?
I think that's just jam.
Okay.
I don't know. I bought grape jelly and it said fruit spread.
Cool
And I
story.
was like, what do I do with this?
Cool story, bro.
What do I do with this?
So, like zombie movies, like Martin Freeman, I like the look of the trailer. I generally felt as though this is a movie that I was going to find very relatable. Father trying to help, his daughter get to a better situation. I really, really, really wanted to like it. I did. I wanted to like it. And I didn't love it.
So, it did not live up to your expectations.
It wasn't a bad movie.
No.
It just wasn't a jam.
I think this movie has some strong points, some very strong emotional hits in this movie, but it's filled with so many annoying character choices in this movie. Drive me nuts.
Like what?
For instance, the wife at the beginning, how she is infected by a zombie. We both rolled our eyes and groaned it, and we were just like, why?
This definitely isn't a movie about zombies and gore.
No,
They definitely tended to lean away from opportunities to go gorier.
it's character driven.
Which is fine.
It's about Martin Freeman and
I was expecting more of a story than a zombie thing.
right,
So I was fine with that, but I don't know.
but I don't really feel like we got much of a story either.
Not much either now.
The one thing that really was annoying about this movie to me is that all the tension is built on the fact that Martin Freeman is infected. You know this? You know how much time he's got ticking down. My problem is that's supposed to build all the tension in the movie, but then it cuts to everything that Martin Freeman is doing. He's just kind of walking along like it's a Lord of the Rings movie. Or like he's waking up from sleeping for 7 hours.
Or like perhaps a prequel to a Lord of the Rings movie.
Right. Like he's either playing with his baby, casually walking along, or sleeping. When in reality, if you got 2 days left to live and you need to find somewhere to take your baby, and the whole point of the movie is the lengths you'll go to for your family and all that kind of crap, what are you fucking doing? Get your ass in gear, son.
I would have liked a tenser movie.
Yeah. I wanted to see some desperation.
Yeah.
I wanted to see some more struggle. I just felt like he would happen upon somebody, a situation would happen, it would always go sour at some point, and then he would kind of work his way out of it. Meanwhile, this clock's supposed to be ticking down, and he's not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
But his face never changes. He's always Martin Freeman. He's never, oh my God, we gotta do something! Give me your keys! I gotta get this baby!
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't
You're
know.
right. A more desperate performance would have been more interesting to me.
And I think it's hampered by the movie's pacing. I don't mind a slow movie.
No.
I don't mind a slow zombie movie that's not really focused on the zombie. But the fact that everything, again, goes back to this ticking time bomb awaiting, and yet the movie moves at a snail's pace kind of takes away from all that.
You're the first people I've seen. The first people who are still people.
What's the count left on them?
46 hours, give or take.
What do you think worked better, the short or this movie?
I definitely liked the short quite a bit. The imagery it evoked was pretty good.
I don't feel like the short really hit the emotional moments that this did.
No, it didn't.
I mean, this had time to build the characters and the dynamics there.
I liked the balance of the white Australians versus the Aboriginal peoples and their methods.
So I'm sure the movie's trying to say something there that I just don't know because I'm not familiar with the Aboriginals or anything with Australian culture or anything. So I don't know what kind of relationship there is there. It paints it as a kind of, at least with that one character and the way he treats the Aboriginals. And there was, I remember distinctly, there was like a scene where they're showing like a gas line and it says like...
And clearly you're thinking
fracking.
about the character Vic, as well as Lorraine, who was with him. They clearly worked in some kind of fracking or some other kind of gas industry, which doesn't respect the land, doesn't respect the people. So I think that's definitely a theme going on there.
Well, and the fact that the Aboriginal people who go back to living in their quote-unquote old ways, is what they say in this movie, are the ones who are thriving now in this new world amongst the zombies.
And they're clearing out.
Right. I wanted to tell you, I got a haircut.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for letting
me
know. I did not. Clearly.
Now, yours is long, but mine, as you can now see, is short. I did it myself. The zombies look cool. The makeup effects are really well done. You ever wake up in the morning and your eye is itchy?
Oh, you get a little pink eye?
No. That's if you pick your butt or something and put it in your eye. I don't know how you get pink eye. You can Google that. But it's the morning crusties, but it's spread. Yeah. And it's gross.
Yeah.
And I thought the zombies looked really cool. And they acted in a typical zombie way, except...
The one weird behavior that I don't feel I ever get explained other than something like an Australian animal is that they bury their heads in the sand from time to time.
They go in that tunnel at one point, and the little girl says... To me, she says they need to hibernate. They need the nighttime.
They need the dark, right.
They need the dark. So I assume them burying their heads in the sand is a way to get the darkness as well.
If they're nowhere near some sort of shelter.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
We're going to do spoilers right now. Just going to talk about the end. Frustrating part of the movie, for me, is that while the short, you know how he put that stick and he has the meat and he just turns into a walking, just a transportation device for his daughter?
Yeah.
That made sense because he was isolated, he was alone, he had no choice. In this movie, we have Toomey, this young Aboriginal girl who's, you know, she's a survivor. She's been surviving on her own out here. Well, not entirely on her own, but she knows how to, to survive this wasteland. Why didn't he just give the baby to Toomey and just
it's not clear.
Walk off? Like,
if I didn't know anything about Toomey, like it was just the short. Like I'd be like, oh, I can't tell. Like, how old is she? Maybe she's not, strong enough to carry it, but. I think they definitely established the character well enough to
she was
suggest
a strong
that
character.
She'd figure it out. Even if she couldn't lift that whole pack with the baby inside of it,
the baby.
She'd either carry the baby or drag the pack, or she'd figure something out.
To me, it just felt like we need to end it the same way we ended the short.
It is
Otherwise, we're betraying the whole thing.
It is cool imagery.
It's cool imagery in the short. It was stupid in this. To see there's 14-year-old girl riding on the back of Martin Freeman with a baby. It was like a bad image. I don't know.
If I don't make it to the hills, you're all I've got.
You can't lose hope.
Only girl you need to be worried about is your own.
We're here. So when things get back to normal, it's not gonna happen. Is it?
I don't think normal's on the horizon.
Chris,
what
would you recommend Cargo?
I mean, it's on Netflix, and if you're a zombie person, it's not terrible. I was just disappointed with it.
Yeah, I was really expecting to like really dig this. I would recommend it. It is a little weird, and I like that about it. If it was just a standard zombie movie, I'd be bored.
You're right.
But I liked it. I really wanted to love it, and I didn't.
Yeah, like it hits some of those emotional beats for me.
It was
but
good
just,
enough.
Just the whole package just wasn't there for me.
It's good enough.
Some of the visuals and stuff were really good though, but. All right, that's gonna do it.
Smash that subscribe button!
Oh my God, scared the shit out of me.
Sorry,
All right.
I didn't mean to step on your catchphrase.
That's all right. It's okay. All right, we'll see you next time, guys, on Bad Movie Night. Bye-bye. There's things that he chooses to do that... It's a bumblebee.
Sure is.
Is that gonna ruin our video?
It's making noise. I don't know if the audio's gonna pick it up. It's gonna be distracting for sure.
Bumblebees don't sting, do they?
They don't.
Let's fuck
gonna
this
be distracting.
motherfucker up. Can I get him out? I'd like to get him
Probably.
out without killing him.
Yeah.
Aren't they like? Don't you need the bees? Not the bees!
It's over here if you're looking.
Not the bees! Come on, buddy. This way. This way. Oh! Oh, I hit him so hard he died! Sorry, buddy. Well, I tried to save him. Shit. Oh, I feel bad. I feel like I was supposed to be like Martin Freeman with his baby, but instead he just takes his baby and smashes it with a rock. Well, that was an interesting twist in events.